Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Serge. So I wanted to test 10 more games for you guys, and basically I wanted to see if this laptop can game. This is the part 2 to my first video where I tested 24 games on the MacBook Pro. Have a look at that if you haven't seen that one yet. But in this one, I'm doing a follow-up, a part 2 where I'm testing your guys' favorite games, and I have 10 more games for you guys to take a look at. Alright guys, let me know what you think.
Alright, so we're playing Battlefield. We're getting around 40 something FPS in the single player, and I joined a multiplayer game, decided, you know what, I need to up the graphics to Ultra. And running at Ultra at 1920 by 1080, get around 30 FPS. Drop it down from Ultra to either high or medium, and you can achieve roughly around 40 FPS. So here right now I have everything set to medium, 1680 by 1050, and I'm getting good FPS. I'm getting around 40. Sometimes I might drop to like 35, but I'm getting around 40, 50, and even in intense battle zones. Running at 1680 by 1050 is probably the way you want to go at medium to high graphics, and you can enjoy the game. Alright, here we are playing some SMITE. I have everything maxed out, 1920 by 1080p. All the graphical settings are on highest. Game runs pretty good. You're not going to have anything to worry about with SMITE. Here we have World of Tanks. Right now I have it on the maximum details, 1920 by 1080p, and this is that setting that just has all the graphics just all the way up. Game runs pretty good. You have around 40 FPS. If you want, you can drop the graphics down to high, and you'll jump from 40 FPS to about 60 or more. Overall, even with everything on maximum, I didn't have any issues at all. I enjoyed it. I even ended up winning this battle too, which is pretty awesome. Here I'm just driving around in circles, allowing them to shoot at me as the 3 tanks behind me are attacking them, so I'm just distracting them basically. War Thunder plays very similar to World of Tanks, except I think it runs a little bit better even. So here we are, maximum detail, 1920 by 1080p. We're driving around, and we're just flipping around here. This is the beginning of the game. As you can see, I'm getting around 60, sometimes 70 FPS. The lowest I think I've seen a drop was around 40 to 45, so it still runs pretty good, even in intense moments. If you guys want me to test a specific game on this MacBook, leave a comment down below and I'll see if I can get it tested for you guys. Ooh. City Skylines ran pretty good. Last time I played this game was on the 2015 MacBook Pros, and boy, this game ran terrible. Anyway, we got it fast forwarded right now. We're getting about hundreds of frames, and everything's on high, 1080p resolution. Looking real good. This game's actually pretty fun. I was a big fan of SimCity 4 Deluxe Edition. I still play that game to this day. I haven't really given this game a shot yet, and there's also Cities XL, which I've been really wanting to play. If you guys have played those games, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm looking for a new city building game. How does this game stack up to Cities XL? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section below. This is a game called Astroneer. Really cool. One of my subscribers asked me to play this, and I guess you're basically just an astronaut. And here we are in the launch pad. Graphics are all maxed. We're at 1080p right now, getting a good 60 FPS. I've seen it drop, I think, down to like 40 something, 43, 42, but it runs great overall. I like how you can deform the ground, and there's like physics too with it. It's kind of neat. Haven't played too much of it though, but I think I'm definitely going to try it out some more. Had a hard time figuring out how to build in this game. How do you actually build in it? Alright, here we have Sims 4. Sims 4 runs better than Sims 3. You have the graphics all maxed out, 1920 by 1080p. This is with all of the expansions, by the way, so even with all the expansions, you're getting around 50 to 40 FPS. When you're on the map, on your own building, everything's fine, but when you're kind of zooming in and out of like the whole city, that's where you're going to see some lag. we dropped down to like 30 something a second ago, like 35, 32, and then when I zoom in on somebody else's house, I zoom in on like this mansion or whatever, and it gets pretty glitchy. That's coming up here in like 10 seconds. I'm making her eat a bunch of cake, so you can see how much cake she can eat. Let's see here. Sims 3, everything's maxed out. Game runs pretty good. I didn't run into any issues. The only time I ran issues was when viewing other people's homes. Not my home specifically. My home's fine. I'm in the hundreds of FPS. And when I zoom out, I get around 50 FPS. Overall, though, it seems to work pretty good. And then I don't know what that thing that just appeared is. What is that? Do you guys know what that is? Leave a comment down below. So here I am zooming in on somebody else's house. It's all laggy and choppy. Why is that? I don't really know. I guess the game is older, so it's not very well optimized. Here I am using Flare to check the temperature, and you can play games on this laptop on your lap and you'll be okay, but after about an hour of gaming, you're going to want to put it on a table.
If you're like me wondering which particular graphics card you should get with this MacBook Pro 15-inch, I recommend that you at least get the 455 or the 460 model, just because the more graphics horsepower you'll have, the longer your device will last, and the better they'll play games for you. However, if you opt for the base 450 or just a 455, it'll still run everything you guys want, so don't worry about that. There isn't a humongous difference between the three GPUs, but if you can't afford it, I do recommend that you upgrade it.
You also need a USB-C to USB 3.0 connection for things like a wired mouse or your older USB flash drive. You also need one of these USB to standard SD so you can use your SD cards in your laptop, and then a Ethernet adapter as well, which will come very useful if you're trying to upload something to the internet or if you're playing online. You want a very strong connection.
And definitely don't forget to check out some of the links for these products, which I will be talking about right now. Links will be posted in the description below. So let's take a look at the first product. All right, so hands down, the number one thing you're going to need to get for your MacBook Pro is going to be an SSD drive. This little external SSD drive is going to be able to store movies, games, photos, anything you want. You can store it on this drive. And the reason it's important to get is because it's just a matter of time before you run out of storage. The 2016 MacBook Pros, they don't come with a lot of storage, so getting a little drive like this is highly recommended. If you can't afford that particular one, we also have more affordable variants from Seagate or even Western Digital. But again, the reason I showed the SSD is due to its reliability and how fast it is. When you're going to be loading games or watching movies or moving files, it's just going to be way quicker. So try to stay away from the hard drive disks. Only opt for the SSD variant because you just really can't compare them. Once you've got enough storage, you're really going to want to get yourself some kind of sleeve. Here's a particular sleeve that I reviewed last year. It's still one of my favorite sleeves because of its simplicity. It only has, just a few pockets and just this little Velcro-like enclosure. Other brands have also made different types of sleeves and cases for your MacBook Pro, so definitely be sure to take a look at some of these links here. And last but not least, one of my favorite mouses, the MX Master by Logitech. This thing is amazing. It looks pretty sweet. It's got a really cool angular design. It can scroll up, down, left, right. It's got 2 scroll wheels here, and overall it's just really simple, and it supports Bluetooth and it supports the wireless dongle. So here you can actually switch around by pressing this little button here. You can go from 1, 2, or 3 different connections to 3 different computer systems. This particular mouse just happens to be really advanced and very ergonomic, so it just fits really nice in my hand, which is why I like it. I wanted to say thanks for watching, and if you have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below. My question for you guys is, which particular MacBook are you planning on getting? Maybe you're going to go for a desktop, or you're still maybe thinking laptop. Anyway, have a look around in the channel and let me know what you guys think. If you've watched this far, there's a really good chance that you'd make a great subscriber, so I highly recommend that you subscribe right now. I like to keep a two-way communication between my subscribers, so anytime you guys want to see a video about something, I'll always do my best to get it out for you guys and do it in a timely manner. Also, one more thing, these videos were really annoying to make. I had to purchase a lot of games. I even had to update all of them and install all of them on an external hard drive, which was just a huge hassle. So just don't forget to at least like the video, and also take a look at some of those Amazon affiliate links that I put down at the bottom of the description. Bookmark one of those links, and next time when you go shopping, it'll give me a little bit of commission just because you bookmarked the link, or buy the product in the description. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.